पश्चिम बंगाल से चैलेंज आई है कि कांग्रेस 440 पार नहीं कर पाएगी। मैं प्रार्थना करता हूं कि आप 40 बचा पाए। नेहरू जी कहते थे अगर एससी, एसटी, ओबीसी को नौकरियों में आरक्षण मिला तो सरकारी काम का स्तर गिर जाएगा। इस कांग्रेस के अपने नेता की कोई गारंटी नहीं है, अपनी नीति की कोई गारंटी नहीं है, वो मोदी की गारंटी पर सवाल उठा रहे हैं। अब इन्होंने अपने युवराज को एक स्टार्टअप बना करके दिया है। अब वो नॉन स्टार्टर है, न तो वो लीड हो रहा है न वो लॉन्च हो रहा है। उन्होंने जो 400 सीट एनडीए के लिए आशीर्वाद दिया, इन आशीर्वाद को आपके आशीर्वाद मेरे सर आंखों पर।
Today, the Prime Minister declared it's going to be Modi 3.0 and it is just a few days away. Ab ki baar 400 paar, the slogan had been a whisper campaign used to describe NDA's 2024 target for quite a while. But when the Prime Minister quoted back Mallikarjun Kharge while replying to the motion of thanks in the Lok Sabha, he spelled out the target not only for his party but also for the opposition. But is it just political pep talk, posturing, or as the Congress called it today, Jumla, or is this his own figure, a calculated figure backed by careful number crunching? How will the BJP shore up its numbers of 303 which they have right now in 2019 to 370 par? This is the Prime Minister's prediction, but the crucial 129 that we have been speaking about come from the South states. When the BJP wants to add an extra 63 to their tally, an extra 67, the 129 seats of the South are going to come into play. Times Now and Matrice are now going to tell you, because any other person would just be 400 par, but we are going to sit here and ask how. Where is this 400 par coming from? And the answer lies in the survey conducted by Times Now and Matrice, the survey conducted between January 18 and the 6th of February this year. 1,56,000 people, and in fact 1,56,843 respondents were surveyed. Which way will they vote? Of these, 81,558 were men, over 50,189 were women, and almost 25,000 were first-time voters, a very key demographic that the Prime Minister himself has gone and addressed and wooed. The margin of error for this poll is plus minus 2%. Over the next 120 minutes, we will dissect the poll prospects of both NDA and INDIA in some key states. But on India Upfront, we are going to keep our focus to the 129 from the south, and starting that will be Andhra Pradesh. And the reason we have chosen Andhra Pradesh is because there is so much hectic activity happening there. Chandrababu Naidu landing in Delhi, going to meet Amit Shah, big buzz that he is going to now return with the BJP. What were the questions we asked people in Andhra Pradesh and what were the answers? First up, we asked them, what do you think about the Chief Minister's performance? 38 are extremely satisfied, 26% somewhat satisfied, 34% extremely dissatisfied, and 2% say that they don't really have an opinion right now. What are the important issues for the Lok Sabha elections for people in Andhra Pradesh? The most important question for them right now is the state government's performance. 32% think the state government's performance is the most important issue in front of them. 26% is a better candidate. 28% the MP's performance. 12% think it is the alliance. Which party will be partnering with which party? That is the most important issue for them. 2% think it is others. So now let's get you the big numbers from Andhra Pradesh. Where is the vote share as of today? As of February 2024, which party enjoys what kind of vote share? 47.6% is with the YSRCP. 44.4% is with the TDP Jana Sena. 1.5% with the Congress, 2.1% with the BJP, and others are at 4.4%, which basically means that there is a little bit of anti-incumbency which could be kicking in, because the vote share is going down slightly for Jagan Mohan Reddy, and the big numbers of the seat share in Andhra Pradesh. Let's see where it stands right now. 19 Lok Sabha seats out of 25 going to YSRCP, 6 with the TDP Jan Sena, Congress and the BJP drawing a blank as of now, according to the survey that we have conveyed. Let's get the opening comments. Joining us on India Upfront, as we have just taken the Andhra Pradesh numbers, are Manoj Singh, Director Matrice, GVL Narasimha Rao, MP and National Spokesperson of the BJP, JVC Sriram, political strategist and commentator, Anup Kumar Bugidi, who is a spokesperson of TDP, Ravula Reddy, spokesperson BRS, Lokesh Jindal, political analyst, supports the Congress, and Advocate A. Saravanan, spokesperson of the DMK. Mr. Saravanan, we'll come to you in just a bit. I think you'll have to wait for a while till we make our way to Tamil Nadu. But opening comments, मनोज सिंह, ये आंध्र प्रदेश के नंबर्स जो हैं, क्या इसमें अब थोड़ी सी सुगबुगाहट है कि जगन मोहन रेड्डी के खिलाफ थोड़ा थोड़ा एंटी इनकम्बेंसी बढ़ रहा है?
देखिए, मैं सिर्फ आंध्रा की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं, साउथ में बीजेपी के लिए उतना ही टफ काम है जितना कांग्रेस के लिए भारत में जीतने के लिए बात है। ये दोनों चीजें बड़ा सिमिलर चल रही है, लेकिन बीजेपी में अभी तमिलनाडु में जाकर प्रधानमंत्री फोकस किए हैं और आंध्रा और तेलंगाना को साधने की उन्होंने कोशिश किया, तो इसका जरूर रिजल्ट आएगा। और एक एक रणनीति आ रही है, और साउथ के तो पॉलिटिक्स में भी बदलाव होने जा रहा है। इसलिए होने जा रहा है कि अभी कुछ पार्टियां जो आ रही हैं आज रात को पहुंच रही हैं दिल्ली में, और उनके साथ बीजेपी का क्या बातचीत होगी और ये करेगा, उसके बाद एक्चुअल फिगर जो आएगा। अभी प्रधानमंत्री ने 370 का टारगेट रखा है बीजेपी के लिए, तो कुछ सोच समझ के किए थे। 100% स्ट्राइक रेट किसी का नहीं होता, कभी ऊपर कभी नीचे होता है, लेकिन यदि टारगेट है तो उसी के इर्द गिर्द रहना चाहिए।
All right, so what is very interesting when you take a look at the overall seat share of the TDP Jan Sena and the YSRCP, it's almost an equal transfer. The YSRCP's loss is the TDP Jan Sena's gain. GVL Narasimha Rao, I'm just going to ask you straight up. Chandrababu Naidu is in Delhi. He is meeting Amit Shah. Do you think at this point it is a wise move to go with Chandrababu Naidu Jan Sena?
No, Padmaja, I think I would not like to indulge in any kind of speculation. I will only stick to my observations on the poll results that you have presented. One factor that you will have to bear in mind, because if I heard you right in the initial comments, you said this poll took place possibly before 6th of January or something like that. Am I right?
Yeah.
The poll was conducted before 6th January.
Manoj, exact dates of the poll?
There is a world of difference in...
Yes, you got the dates right. Yes, go on, GBL.
Okay, there is a world of difference. Yeah, there is a world of difference in the public mood pre-January 22 and post-January 22, January 22nd. I think even in states like Andhra Pradesh, and in southern states also, where traditionally BJP, in states where we have not been a big player, but for, let's say, Karnataka and now Telangana, even in states like Andhra Pradesh, there is a massive jump in BJP's popularity, Prime Minister Modi's popularity, to be more specific. Post Ram consecration of the Ram Lala in Ayodhya, there is a massive surge in popularity for the
GVL, it does cover that particular period. So the exact dates are from the 18th of January to the 6th of February. So Pran Pratishtha period is covered by this poll. It is covered by this poll. My question, though, is a larger one. GVL, does the BJP, we'll do the whole round and then, keep moving forward with the states. Does the BJP have the wherewithal to go it alone in any of the southern states barring Karnataka? Let's talk specifically about Andhra Pradesh. Do you think it's a good bet they are making by trying to get Chandrababu Naidu and Jan Sena on their side? And why?
Yes, Padmaja, as I said, I think I will not like to comment on these issues, but there are always two ways to go about anything. In the longer run, BJP would want to be in power on its own steam in every state. Why only Andhra Pradesh? But sometimes we do have alliances.
Okay.
We do make up alliances to make certain gains in the shorter term. So
Okay.
what decision the party takes with regard to Andhra Pradesh in this election is something still not known. We are certainly, as a party, we have in the last few weeks, we have actually gone to every constituency in the state. We are trying to really galvanize public support in BJP's favor. That is something that we, as a party, we
But
do
as far
it
as
all the
Andhra
time.
Pradesh is
But
concerned, one is always very confused vis-a-vis the BJP. Are you friends with Chandrababu Naidu? Are you friends with Jagan Reddy? When it comes to your bills in parliament, Jagan Reddy is on your side. When you are there in the states, then you are, doing these little meetings and understandings with Chandrababu Naidu also. JVC Sriram, which is a better bet for the BJP right now and why? Explain to us the calculations at play.
See, good evening, Padmaja. Electorally, I think TDP would be a better bet because YSRCP may not be willing to ally with BJP. And number two, I have also travelled only to the urban parts of Andhra Pradesh. Tamilnadu, I have travelled to the rural parts, and Telangana, I have travelled to the rural parts. In urban part, I have seen a huge anti-incumbency, which was completely unexpected. I was bowled over because in the urban parts like Visakhapatnam, Vijayawada, and Guntur, Ongole, what I heard was that they do not want Jagan to come back. At the same time, they are not confident enough of giving a mandate to Chandrababu Naidu. So, for Chandrababu Naidu to come back, he actually requires BJP. You're saying the 2.1%. If you look at 2014 elections, after the results were announced, Jagan Mohan Reddy was literally on tears saying that by 10:30 a.m., if I'm right, was in tears that it was Modi ji who had actually guaranteed Chandrababu Naidu's victory. If Modi ji was not there in the picture in Andhra Pradesh, if the alliance had not happened, then he said YSRCP would have come to power. Right now, rural-urban divide is huge. I think if BJP goes along with TDP, Chandrababu Naidu has a chance to come back to power. Or else YSR party would just sneak in and come back to power. That's what is my reading as far as Andhra Pradesh is concerned.
Mr. Bugidi, you are showing gains. The TDP Jansena is showing gains, but just about 2 seats. Now, my point is, how are you going to fight these elections? We are at a stage where one of your sitting MPs, Jaydev Galla, is saying, I quit politics only. Because there is so much harassment I'm facing, I can't do my business, I can't do my politics. He's saying I can't even practice politics anymore. How are you planning to fight elections in such a state? Mr. Bugidi, I think you're muted.
That how the situations are going in Andhra Pradesh. So here, in majorly South India, Telugu Desam party will impact around 31% people who know the Telugu language. If you go around 132 seats, including Lakshadweep and Puducherry, we impact the Telugu Desam party, impact in Karnataka as well. So moreover, in 2014 elections, when BJP won 280 seats, TDP was part of NDA by giving 16 seats in NDA alliance. The same way, the Telugu Desam party is the opposition party in 84 elections by winning 36. So it's a always win-win situation for BJP and TDP when both they are alliance in South India. That's for sure. So now here, the harassment of Jagan Mohan Reddy went to peaks where the industrialist, the current MP himself stating that I don't want to be more in politics means you can understand the situation. Just now our analysts explained you that how the anti-incumbency and how our people thinking in Andhra Pradesh that we don't want Jagan Mohan Reddy anymore. Simultaneously, with your numbers, if you go with your numbers, 44.4 TDP Janasena, if adds with 2.1 with Bharatiya Janata Party, then it will be a landslide victory in Andhra Pradesh.
No, sir. Vote share doesn't always translate into seat share. Sure. You might come up to about 46-47%, which is equal to that of the YSRCP, but that doesn't necessarily translate into as many seats. My question to you also is, hold on a second, my question to you also is, one of the questions that we asked was, what do you make of the performance of the TDP as the main opposition party? And 40% actually said they are not very happy. So here, Manoj ji, one is to assume कि YSRCP की एंटी इनकम्बेंसी से ज्यादा फायदा हो रहा है, rather than TDP का कोई बड़ा जबरदस्त प्रदर्शन नहीं रहा है.
वही है, सरकार में जब आप 5 साल का समय गुजार लेते हैं तो पब्लिक का रिएक्शन तो आपको मिलेगा ही मिलेगा, और कोई बहुत बेहतर वहां पर आपका परफॉर्मेंस गवर्नमेंट चलाने की रहती है तो होता है कि एंटी इनकम्बेंसी नहीं दिखता है. जैसे मध्य प्रदेश में था कि 18 साल के शासन के बाद भी बीजेपी का परफॉर्मेंस में किसी तरह का उसमें अंतर नहीं दिखा. उसी तरह से यदि हम उसके बात करें कि आंध्र की बात करें तो ये चीजें वहां पे दिख नहीं रही है. और बीजेपी को पता है कि हमें जीत वहां मिले या ना मिले, लेकिन हमारे जाने के साथ जो हमारा अलायंस है उसको कितनी बड़ी जीत मिल सकती है. और ये बहुत बॉर्डर लाइन पे खड़े हुए हैं, और बीजेपी और दोनों लोग आ जाते हैं, दोनों पार्टियां, तो वहां पे यदि 3% भी वोट का गेन कराते हैं तो बहुत सारी ऐसी सीटें हैं जिसको ये कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं अपने. इसीलिए मैंने कहा कि साउथ की राजनीति आज रात से शुरू हो रही है, कुछ इंतजार कीजिए, बड़े आपको फिगर दिखेंगे.
Okay, let's move on to the next figure then, and we are talking about Telangana. So much focus on this state because the Congress actually managed to get this one state in this kitty. It was hailed as a great victory of the Bharat Jodo Yatra, but is it translating into the similar results for the Lok Sabha? Impact of fresh face as Chief Minister on Congress's Lok Sabha performance. 22% think significant benefit, 31% think limited benefit, 16% actually think no impact, and for some poor reason, and for some reason for poor Revant Reddy, 20% think it has a negative impact. The next question that we ask people is, what is the vote share that each party will get in the Lok Sabha here? 40.4% for the Congress, 22.6% for the BJP, 28.1% for the BRS, 3.3% for the AIMIM, and others get 5.6%, total of 17 seats here. Now, the reason this state is extremely important, that after Karnataka, Telangana is one state where the BJP made inroads, and they are hoping to capitalize, to grow further on the gains that they made in 2019. But are they managing to do that? Let's take a look at the seat share for Telangana for each party. That is what we are projecting in Matri's Times Now poll. 9 for the Congress, 5 for the BJP, AIMIM is at 1, which is where they were earlier, and 2 for the BRS, which basically means that the gain of the Congress is the loss of the BRS. Ravula Reddy, it is continuing. The slide is continuing. More or less, this is turning out to be a bipolar fight. But do you think it is of the kind that was to be expected?
See, I am seeing the numbers on your screen, but actually, I have a different opinion on these numbers.
Sir, with the greatest of respect, you had a different opinion even on our exit poll for the assembly election in Telangana. So, humor me.
We were just, 1.7% behind the, Congress party in terms of vote share in the assembly elections. And even today, we have 39 MLAs with us, which is close to 33% of the total electorate, rather MLAs in the state. Number 2, here, BJP are overshowing. Let me tell you my prediction also. To a certain extent, I understand Congress, since they just have got the, election mandate. Yes, to a certain extent it looks so, because in certain pockets, almost all MLAs were won in a particular, parliament segment where we have a sitting MP. But this will be my prediction. We will be trying to retain our seats, number 1, that's our strategy. But we will not be getting anything less than 6 seats in the parliament election, which is going to happen in 24. And as far as BJP is concerned, it will be quite difficult for them even to retain their existing number of 4.
Why?
There are 3 sitting MPs who has contested in the recent assembly elections have lost their election in the hands of BRS party candidates. The issue is very clear. The performance of the Central Minister Kishan Reddy himself and 3 other parliament members was very, very poor, People of Telangana clearly understood. बातें बोलते हैं, कुछ करते नहीं हैं इन लोग तेलंगाना
बट सर असेंबली इलेक्शन में तो उन्होंने अपना वोट शेयर डबल किया.
वोट शेयर तो आए उन लोगों को, मैं उसके लिए आई एम नॉट सेइंग नो टू दैट, बट कन्वर्शन ऑफ देम इनटू द सीट्स विल बी अ डिफिकल्ट टास्क. आई विल स्टैंड ऑन माय वर्ड, इट विल बी क्वाइट डिफिकल्ट फॉर देम टू रिटेन. And
okay, very quickly respond to this. Very quickly respond to this, GVL Narasimha Rao. The performance is poor, and the answer you will get in Lok Sabha.
Yeah, you see.
Let him quickly respond, Mr. Reddy.
It's so strange.
Let him quickly respond. I'll come back.
We have just lost the government. BRS has just lost the government because of their atrocious performance, for their pathetic performance in the state assembly, in the state government. And now they think people have punished the BRS, not the BJP. And certainly the forthcoming elections, Lok Sabha elections, will be a contest between the BJP and the Congress party. And as you have seen in states like Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh in the north, I bet, I think this is something we'll have to wait until the results are there, because it's going to be a direct contest between Congress and BJP. We will sweep Telangana. But today, I don't disagree with your numbers. Maybe that's the situation on the ground today. But come election date, you will certainly see a transformation. It will be a vote for Prime Minister Modi ji. Like Rajasthan, like Madhya Pradesh, like Chhattisgarh, Telangana will vote heavily for the BJP.
Okay, very quickly, Mr. Reddy.
Jival ji was saying, when the issue of AP comes in, after the consecration ceremony, so there ends the matter. They just depend upon the Ram Janmabhoomi issue. Nothing they have done to the state of Telangana in the past 9.5 years. It is evidently clear to all the people of Telangana.
Okay,
now,
we will wait for that. But I want to quickly bring in Lokesh Jindal, who supports the Congress as well. Here is the main point. Do you think a bit of unease has already started creeping in? I would have expected, given the kind of performance that the Congress had in the assembly elections, Lokesh Jindal, that out of this 17, at least 12 and 13 would go to the Congress. But you are stopping only at 9 seats. Why is that? Could the reason be the kind of things that, Revant Reddy is saying that, we will give you all of our promises, all of the guarantees we gave you after you make us win Lok Sabha. Why voters didn't vote for you for the Lok Sabha election. They voted for assembly. Now you're not giving them the guarantees.
Well, Padmaja, if you talk about Telangana, along with Andhra Pradesh, Tamilnadu, Kerala, these were always out of reach for the BJP. Together they constitute 101 seats. And BJP has a miserable track record. It denied special category status to Andhra Pradesh. We had YS Sharmila joining the Congress. And this was a major factor which benefited the Congress in Telangana polls as well. And in Telangana, what happened was BJP, despite putting all its efforts, was not able to get the people's mandate.
Sir, we know all of that. Why are you reinventing the wheel? I am asking you, you won the assembly, you got YS Sharmila, why are you still stuck at 9 seats? You should be sitting at 15 seats.
Well, the opinion poll that you carried out, the sample...
We don't agree with the opinion poll. Very convenient.
The geographical locations and the entire, manner in which it was carried out.
Sir, when our opinion poll showed that you were forming the government in Telangana, then you were dancing in the aisles. Anyhow, very quickly, JVC Sriram wants to come in. I really must move on to the next stage. JVC Sriram, very quickly.
I'll not take much time. I can tell you the vote for in Telangana will be the vote for Modi. BJP will win 7 seats. Congress will get 6 seats. BRS will get 3 seats and MIM will get 1 seat. You can take it in writing. Because where there is an organizational strength of BJP, BJP will win. I can give you even the seats where BJP are winning. And BJP will be the single largest party as far as MPs in Telangana is concerned.
Wait, you are saying how many seats for BJP in Telangana?
7 for BJP, 6 for Congress, 3 for BRS, 1 for MIM.
7 seats you're giving. Quickly tell us, because you are very certain you're saying I can name the seats. Then name them. Which are those 7 seats?
Yeah.
JVC.
Yeah, Karimnagar, Nizamabad, Adilabad, Secunderabad, Chevalla, Malkajgiri and Mahbubnagar. 7 seats have gained for you.
Manoj ji, do you want to respond?
नहीं, देखिए क्या है कि वहां पे
ये
जब
दो
तक-
और सीट दे रहे हैं.
नहीं, ये बढ़ा रहे हैं. मैंने देखिए वहां पे क्या है कि बीजेपी के साथ सबसे बड़ी मुश्किल क्या है कि वो मुस्लिम वोटों के साथ हिंदू वोटों का जुड़ाव होता है, तो या बीआरएस हो या कांग्रेस हो, ये दोनों जीतते हैं. वहां पे हिंदू वोटों का उस तरह से ध्रुवीकरण नहीं हो पाता. ये पूरी साउथ क्या है, और उसके कारण ये है कि साउथ में जो मुस्लिम शासक थे और वहां पे मंदिरों के जैसे नॉर्थ में डैमेज किया गया था, तो यहाँ पे हिंदुत्व का ज्यादा महत्व रहता है. वहां पे ये कनेक्शन नहीं हो पा रहा है. बीजेपी ने एक धार्मिक भावना के अयोध्या और राम के साथ साउथ को जोड़ने की कोशिश उन्होंने किया है, और मुझे लगता है कि उसी के आधार पर ये अपनी भावना को बता रहे हैं कि इसमें वोट गेन होगा. लेकिन एक सबसे बड़ी समस्या ये है कि अभी मुख्यमंत्री आए हैं, उनके साथ एंटी इनकम्बेंसी काम नहीं करेगा, तो उसका उनको नुकसान होते हुए नहीं दिख रहा है. तो अभी ये कहना कि वो 7 सीट आ जाएंगे, मेरे लिए थोड़ा सा टफ हो रहा है.
Okay, there is a difference between psephologists here. Let have Manoj ji stick to his figure of 5, and JVC is putting his neck out for 7. Matlab a gain of 3 seats for the BJP according to JVC. Let's go to the next state. We're talking about Karnataka. Now, the state which is known as the gateway to the south for the BJP. 26 last time around in alliance. This time the Congress is certain we are going to shut the gate of the south on the BJP's face, and it will begin in Karnataka. Opinion on Chief Minister's performance, 18% only saying extremely satisfied, somewhat satisfied 27%, 34% extremely dissatisfied, 21% can't say. BJP JDS alliance, is it going to help them? Here is what people told us. The impact of this alliance, 41% think there is a significant impact, 36% limited impact, 12% no impact, and 11% say too early to predict. What is the vote share that ultimately all parties are going to get? 46% for the BJP, 8.4% to the JDS, 42.3% for the Congress, and 3.1% for others. And the big daddy numbers, what is the seat share? 21 for the BJP, 5 for the Congress, 2 for the JDS, and others get nothing. So the BJP ending up losing 4 seats over here, the JDS actually gaining. This is actually quite surprising. What do you make of this? First up, GVL Narasimha Rao, what were the thinking that went into the alliance? Our numbers seem to suggest that BJP, JDS coming together are arresting the fall of the BJP, but are definitely giving a leg up to the JDS, which is managing to get 2 seats.
No, how did you estimate the numbers separately for the two?
Let Manoj ji answer that. आपने अलग-अलग JDS और BJP के अलग-अलग numbers
अलग-अलग दिया है. 2 सीटों मैंने JDS के लिए दिया और 21 सीटें जो है वो बीजेपी को दिया है और 5 सीटें जो है वो कांग्रेस के लिए दिया है हमने.
JDS को कौन सी आपने सीटें दी हैं?
देखिए सीट वाइज आप जाइएगा तो उसपे वोट परसेंटेज पे ओवरऑल निकाला जाता है. जब सीट वाइज एक एक करके करेंगे तो वो लंबा चीजें चला जाएगा प्रोसेस में, तो उसको अभी मत कीजिए. क्योंकि वोट शेयर जो आता है उस पे सीट का डिवाइड किया जाता है कि हमारी कितनी सीटें आ जाएंगी, क्योंकि उसमें मार्जिनल सीटों के हिसाब से हम लोग उसको सीट को अलग करते हैं.
आपने ऐसा कैसे एस्टिमेट किया कि अगर दोनों पार्टियां साथ आ रही हैं तो जेडीएस को ज्यादा इससे बेनिफिट क्यों होगा?
जेडीएस को ज्यादा बेनिफिट इसलिए होगा कि बीजेपी वहां से काफी लंबे समय से शासन में रही है और करते आई है और उसका संगठन मजबूत है. पिछली बार जो विधानसभा का हार के लिए कहा जाता है कि राहुल गांधी की यात्रा का बहुत श्रेय दिया जाता है कि कर्नाटका में राहुल ने गए और ये सारे चीजें है. मेरा मानना है कि बीजेपी की वहां हार कोई राहुल गांधी और किसी ने नहीं किया है और सिर्फ येदुरप्पा और जो उनके लोग थे जो नाराज हुए उसका बीजेपी को ज्यादा नुकसान हुआ, क्योंकि जो नए मुख्यमंत्री आए थे उनका इंपैक्ट पड़ा नहीं पब्लिक के बीच में और उनका इमेज नहीं बन पाया. इसका कारण क्या हुआ कि बीजेपी के टोटल चुनाव जो था वो प्रधानमंत्री के कंधों पे आ गया और अकेले पूरे चुनाव को लेकर वो चल रहे थे.
Okay, so GVL Narasimha Rao, now tell me this. In the last Lok Sabha election also we saw that the sweep in Karnataka happened thanks to the Prime Minister. Why is it then that this time the number of seats that the BJP is getting is 4 less than 2019 in Karnataka?
No, Padmaja, first of all, see, this estimation has been done assuming there is no alliance. And the alliance, we have not really gone further in terms of distribution of seats, etc. So individually, if the BJP were to contest, your poll shows it will win 21 seats. But I think if you go back to the polls in the last elections also, you will see that always polls have underestimated us in states like Karnataka, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh. Nobody gave us 100% sweep. So certainly polls tend to estimate. They tend to also become a little circumspect in projecting landslide victories.
Okay.
So I don't remember any poll giving us 25 out of 25 in Rajasthan, 26 out of 26 in Gujarat, but we went on to win them. So even if we were to win, my prediction is, even if we were to win contest elections in Karnataka alone, we will repeat our past performance.
Okay.
And if we were to contest in alliance with JDS, which is the way it appears as of today, we could actually clean sweep. Like in Rajasthan and Gujarat, we could win 28 out of 28.
Okay, fair point. But I want to point out a very interesting statistic here. Lokesh Jindal, when we asked people, what do you make of the work done by Siddaramaiah? 34% actually said it is very bad. Now, a lot of people who are watching the Karnataka Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, Members of Parliament, MLAs, Ministers sitting at Jantar Mantar today instead of Bengaluru are wondering, is this the figure that they have in mind when they sit at Jantar Mantar and say, we are working very well, but this BJP government is not letting us work? 34% are dissatisfied.
Padmaja, I think the sample survey, it took into opinion of BJP Karyakartas from Karnataka. Because that is how it is going to, that is what it is reflecting. Because if you look at the track record, I am surprised that despite fulfilling all the promises that Siddaramaiah has made, despite making sure that all the guarantee cards, all the social security measures that the people were deprived from during the BJP regimes are provided. How can people criticize the administration? In fact, people are emancipated from the commission sarkar of the preceding 5 years.
Okay, but isn't it a Congress MLA, JVC Sriram, who said that only those who vote for the Congress are going to get the benefits of the schemes that we have announced? Maybe that is why some of the people are saying, Lokesh Jindal, that I am not very happy. JVC Sriram.
100% sure. And I also want Lokesh Jindal to reflect that ever since 2004, BJP has been an outperformer in Karnataka when it comes to the question of Lok Sabha elections. Even in 2014, after losing in 2013, they performed. So I think the momentum, if this is a momentum on February 6th, Padmaja, let me tell you, if JDS and BJP comes together, it will be 28 out of 28 to NDA. Because Karnataka, Modi ji lifts over 15% of votes compared to the assembly election on his own. And if you bring JDS into picture, Lingayat Okaliga combination, it will be a deadly cocktail where Congress can't even stand near.
नहीं देखिए क्या है कि वहां पे
ये दो और सीट दे रहे हैं.
नहीं ये बढ़ा रहे हैं. मैंने देखिए वहां पे क्या है कि बीजेपी के साथ सबसे बड़ी मुश्किल क्या है कि वो मुस्लिम वोटों के साथ हिंदू वोटों का जुड़ाव होता है, तो या बीआरएस हो या कांग्रेस हो, ये दोनों जीतते हैं. वहां पे हिंदू वोटों का उस तरह से ध्रुवीकरण नहीं हो पाता. ये पूरी साउथ क्या है, और उसके कारण ये है कि साउथ में जो मुस्लिम शासक थे और वहां पे मंदिरों के जैसे नॉर्थ में डैमेज किया गया था, तो यहाँ पे हिंदुत्व का ज्यादा महत्व रहता है. वहां पे ये कनेक्शन नहीं हो पा रहा है. बीजेपी ने एक धार्मिक भावना के अयोध्या और राम के साथ साउथ को जोड़ने की कोशिश उन्होंने किया है, और मुझे लगता है कि उसी के आधार पर ये अपनी भावना को बता रहे हैं कि इसमें वोट गेन होगा. लेकिन एक सबसे बड़ी समस्या ये है कि अभी मुख्यमंत्री आए हैं, उनके साथ एंटी इनकम्बेंसी काम नहीं करेगा, तो उसका उनको नुकसान होते हुए नहीं दिख रहा है. तो अभी ये कहना कि वो 7 सीट आ जाएंगे, मेरे लिए थोड़ा सा टफ हो रहा है.
Okay, there is a difference between psephologists here. Let have Manoj ji stick to his figure of 5, and JVC is putting his neck out for 7. Matlab a gain of 3 seats for the BJP according to JVC. Let's go to the next state. We're talking about Karnataka. Now, the state which is known as the gateway to the south for the BJP. 26 last time around in alliance. This time the Congress is certain we are going to shut the gate of the south on the BJP's face, and it will begin in Karnataka. Opinion on Chief Minister's performance, 18% only saying extremely satisfied, somewhat satisfied 27%, 34% extremely dissatisfied, 21% can't say. BJP-JDS alliance, is it going to help them? Here is what people told us. The impact of this alliance, 41% think there is a significant impact, 36% limited impact, 12% no impact, and 11% say too early to predict. What is the vote share that ultimately all parties are going to get? 46% for the BJP, 8.4% to the JDS, 42.3% for the Congress, and 3.1% for others. And the big daddy numbers, what is the seat share? 21 for the BJP, 5 for the Congress, 2 for the JDS, and others get nothing. So the BJP ending up losing 4 seats over here, the JDS actually gaining. This is actually quite surprising. What do you make of this? First up, GVL Narasimha Rao, what were the thinking that went into the alliance? Our numbers seem to suggest that BJP-JDS coming together are arresting the fall of the BJP, but are definitely giving a leg up to the JDS, which is managing to get 2 seats.
No, how did you estimate the numbers separately for the two?
Let Manoj ji answer that.
No
अलग-अलग JDS और BJP के अलग-अलग नंबर्स
अलग-अलग दिया है. 2 सीटों मैंने JDS के लिए दिया और 21 सीटें जो है वो BJP को दिया है और 5 सीटें जो है वो कांग्रेस के लिए दिया है हमने.
JDS को कौन सी आपने सीटें दी हैं?
देखिए, सीट वाइज आप जाइएगा तो उसमें वोट परसेंटेज पे ओवरऑल निकाला जाता है. जब सीट वाइज एक एक करके करेंगे तो लंबा चीजें चला जाएगा प्रोसेस में, तो उसको अभी मत कीजिए, क्योंकि वोट शेयर जो आता है उस पे सीट का डिवाइड किया जाता है कि हमारी कितनी सीटें आ जाएंगी, क्योंकि उसमें मार्जिनल सीटों के हिसाब से हम लोग उसको सीट को अलग करते हैं.
आपने ऐसा कैसे एस्टिमेट किया कि अगर दोनों पार्टियां साथ आ रही हैं तो जेडीएस को ज्यादा इससे बेनिफिट क्यों हो?
जेडीएस को ज्यादा बेनिफिट इसलिए होगा कि बीजेपी वहां से काफी लंबे समय से शासन में रही है और करते आई है और उसका संगठन मजबूत है. पिछली बार जो विधानसभा का हार के लिए कहा जाता है कि राहुल गांधी की यात्रा का बहुत श्रेय दिया जाता है कि कर्नाटका में राहुल ने गए और ये सारे चीजें है. मेरा मानना है कि बीजेपी की वहां हार कोई राहुल गांधी और किसी ने नहीं किया है और सिर्फ येदुरप्पा और जो उनके लोग थे जो नाराज हुए उसका बीजेपी को ज्यादा नुकसान हुआ, क्योंकि जो नए मुख्यमंत्री आए थे उनका इम्पैक्ट पड़ा नहीं पब्लिक के बीच में और उनका इमेज नहीं बन पाया. इसका कारण क्या हुआ कि बीजेपी के टोटल चुनाव जो था वो प्रधानमंत्री के कंधों पे आ गया और अकेले पूरे चुनाव को लेकर वो चल रहे थे.
Okay, so GVL Narasimha Rao, now tell me this. In the last Lok Sabha election also we saw that the sweep in Karnataka happened thanks to the Prime Minister. Why is it then that this time the number of seats that the BJP is getting is 4 less than 2019 in Karnataka?
No, Padmaja, first of all, see, this estimation has been done assuming there is no alliance. And the alliance, we have not really gone further in terms of distribution of seats, etc. So, individually, if the BJP were to contest, your poll shows it will win 21 seats. But I think if you go back to the polls in the last elections also, you will see that always polls have underestimated us in states like Karnataka, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh. Nobody gave us 100% sweep. So certainly polls tend to estimate. They tend to also become a little circumspect in projecting landslide victories.
Okay.
So I don't remember any poll giving us 25 out of 25 in Rajasthan, 26 out of 26 in Gujarat, but we went on to win them. So even if we were to win, my prediction is, even if we were to win contest elections in Karnataka alone, we will repeat our past performance.
Okay.
And if we were to contest in alliance with JDS, which is the way it appears as of today, we could actually clean sweep. Like in Rajasthan and Gujarat, we could win 28 out of 28.
Okay, fair point. But I want to point out a very interesting statistic here. Lokesh Jindal, when we asked people, what do you make of the work done by Siddaramaiah? 34% actually said it is very bad. Now, a lot of people who are watching the Karnataka Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, Members of Parliament, MLAs, Ministers sitting at Jantar Mantar today instead of Bengaluru are wondering, is this the figure that they have in mind when they sit at Jantar Mantar and say, we are working very well, but this BJP government is not letting us work? 34% are dissatisfied.
Padmaja, I think the sample survey, it took into opinion of BJP Karyakartas from Karnataka. Because that is how it is going to, that is what it is reflecting. Because if you look at the track record, I am surprised that despite fulfilling all the promises that Siddaramaiah has made, despite making sure that all the guarantee cards, all the social security measures that the people were deprived from during the BJP regimes are provided, how can people criticize the administration? In fact, people are emancipated from the commission sarkar of the preceding 5 years.
Okay, but
And
isn't it a Congress MLA, JVC Sriram, who said that only those who vote for the Congress are going to get the benefits of the schemes that we have announced? Maybe that is why some of the people are saying, Lokesh Jindal, that I am not very happy. JVC Sriram.
100% sure. And I also want Lokesh Jindal to reflect that ever since 2004, BJP has been an outperformer in Karnataka when it comes to the question of Lok Sabha elections. Even in 2014, after losing in 2013, they performed. So I think the momentum, if this is a momentum on February 6th, Padmaja, let me tell you, if JDS and BJP comes together, it will be 28 out of 28 to NDA. Because Karnataka, Modi ji lifts over 15% of votes compared to the assembly election on his own. And if you bring JDS into picture, Lingayat Okaliga combination, it will be a deadly cocktail where Congress can't even stand near.
Our deliberations are accurate. Our discoveries based on true insights. हम बात करते हैं तर्क पर और हमें तलाश है सिर्फ जवाब जो हो तथ्यों पर आधारित और हो सच के साथ। आई एम स्वाति जोशी और मैं हूं अमिता बागवा। Watch us debate the best of the best. The morning news are
explosive, exclusive and beyond.
The show that gets you the inside track.
A deep dive into stories that matter.
Raising questions you won't ask.
Your voice is now our voice. Watch Blueprint with me, Meghna,
And Pranesh.
at 6:30 p.m. every weekday.
Only on Times Now.
News should be up to your expectations. News should be reliable. News should be experience-based. News should be balanced. And news should definitely be factual and accurate. I, Madhav Gopalakrishnan, get you the news straight, loaded with facts, because there's nothing more important to me than to get it right. I bring news that you can trust, because Times Now and its viewers expect nothing less. Times Now. Action begins here.
Truth isn't very complicated. Only agendas make it obfuscated. To avoid the whataboutery, stay away from the lazy analysis. Because you get the truth when you are upfront. For the intelligent, incisive Indian. India Upfront with me, Padmaja Joshi, weeknights, 8 p.m. only on Times Now.
When journalism is led by integrity, and when experience meets passion, there is no scope for half-truths. When the noise drowns out the truth, and many lose sight of what is the real issue.
I ask the legitimate question and uncover the whole truth.
Don't tax the poor people who are using petrol, diesel to go to work or to send their children to school.
I give you the complete picture in black and white, not a colored opinion, facts that help you form your opinion.
The news on at 9. Weeknights at 9. Only on Times Now.
Journalism is a mission, not just to seek accountability or a fight for justice, but for honesty and integrity. Voicing citizens' concerns and using the truth to demand answers, ensuring that you come first on agenda. Watch News on Agenda with me, Maharashtra Balakrishnan, weeknights at 10 o'clock only on Times Now.
She asks tough questions like no other journalist.
How do you see the G20, the outcome, and of course the opposition's reaction to it?
चेहरा क्या मोदी के खिलाफ अगर ना दे पाए ये इंडिया अलायंस, will it work?
She takes on the masters of Indian politics like no one else can.
Manipur police has registered cases against the Assam Rifles. Doubts are being raised whether the state government is in a position to handle the situation.
Promises is what you do before elections, and after elections you read the truth on the wall, and then increasing of prices is the only option.
The opposition in India has been saying that your government has been less than transparent on the issue of China.
Because your voice must be heard, your questions answered above all else. Frankly speaking with Navika Kumar.
Breaking news to in-depth investigation, Times Now has been on the front line bringing you the truth one headline at a time. From court-monitored survey in Mathura Janambhoomi case and exclusive photos of the Hindu religious symbols inside the mosque complex to COVID variant denting the New Year celebration. This is where the truth meets its voice. Stay tuned and keep watching Times Now. Action begins here.
At the top of your screen, we are adding up state by state because we have to analyze whether that 370 par, 400 par is achievable over the next 2 hours. What we are doing is we're going state by state, and each state wise we are totting up what is in the Congress corner, what is in the BJP corner. So far, according to the numbers we have, 28 are with the NDA, 14 are with INDI, others have 28. Now let's go to Kerala and then Tamil Nadu after that. Kerala. Congress has 32%, 9 seats. IUML 5%, 2 seats. CPM 27%, 8 seats. CPI 7.9%, 0 seats. And RSP has 3% vote share. The question that we are asking is in 2024, what is the projection that we are giving? We are giving the Congress a projection of 9 seats and CPM a projection of 8 seats. What is important to note that the Congress in 2019 had 15 seats. So they have lost 6 seats according to our projection, and 5.5% vote share has decreased. This, mind you, is a state where Rahul Gandhi is a sitting MP from. He's an MP here from Wayanad, and yet the vote share of the Congress seems to be going down. Now let's come to Tamil Nadu, the key 39 seats of Tamil Nadu. Lot of effort is being put there by the BJP. They're trying to crack this state. But how is the Chief Minister's performance being rated by the people? 21% are extremely satisfied, 27% are somewhat satisfied, 44% extremely dissatisfied, 8% can't say. What do you make of the role of the AIDMK as the main opposition party? Here is what the people told us. 26% said we are satisfied, 28% somewhat satisfied, 42% extremely dissatisfied, 4% can't say. If the BJP AIDMK come together again, what do you think is going to happen to the polls? The impact of that. 28% significant impact, 32% limited impact, 24% no impact, 16% too early to predict. Well, it's a good thing that this number of limited impact and no impact is there, because I think the AIDMK BJP alliance is over. former MLAs, MPs of the AIDMK joined the BJP just today. So I think that ship has sailed, that whether an alliance will happen or not. Annamalai. K. Annamalai and his yatra, which is happening across the state, what is going to be its impact? 26% will benefit a lot, 32% somewhat benefit, 44% too early to predict, 2% can't say. Vote share in Tamil Nadu. The vote share 20.4% BJP, 59.7% Congress and DMK together, 16.3% AIDMK, 3.6% others. And the seat share as things stand right now, let's take a look at that. 1 for the BJP according to this survey, 36 for DMK and Congress together, 2 for the AIDMK, and the others get nothing. But I want to again go back to two data points. One, the satisfaction with the Chief Minister's performance. Let's put it here and let's put Annamalai's yatra over there so we can see both side by side. Mr. Saravanan, thanks for waiting very patiently because we've just come to your state. 44% are extremely dissatisfied with your Chief Minister's performance as opposed to Annamalai's yatra where 32% are saying it is going to have an impact. How do you think both of these data points are going to translate into the Lok Sabha results?
See, these two data points are bizarre. I don't think it reflects the reality on the ground. The Chief Minister is the most popular Chief Minister. Year and a year again, all the other independent media houses which has published about the popularity of the Chief Minister, they have claimed that Mr. M.K. Stalin is the most popular Chief Minister in the entire country. And the kind of schemes which we have got into the state, they all ensure that the popularity and the goodwill for this regime is unparalleled. That is reflected. That is reflected in the vote share, what you were talking about. If you are talking about these 2 points, then that vote share should not be there. And we are going to get the 40 seats. Mr. Annamalai, nobody takes Mr. Annamalai seriously. He is a man of flip-flop. He is a man who speaks with the foot in his mouth syndrome. So nobody takes him seriously. He is there. That's it. Without ADMK, I think the vote share, what you're speaking of ADMK and BJP, I think that also is totally not acceptable. I don't know.
Nothing is acceptable.
They got ADMK.
But on a side note, today the AIDMK, former MLAs and one former MP joined the BJP, Mr. Saravanan, and many people were wondering if even this would be impossible. The fact that all of these people, when joining the Saffron Party, actually raised chants of Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Mr. Saravanan.
So what?
So the impossible is possible.
Yeah. So these MPs and MLAs. Allow me to complete. See, so these MPs and MLAs who were MPs and MLAs in ADMK 30-40 years back, just because they have joined the BJP and they are chanting Bharat Mata Ki Jai, you think the people of Tamil Nadu are going to vote for BJP?
No, they won't.
Is this a joke?
I don't know. The numbers tell us that one seat is going to the BJP.
It's not possible. See, in the state, no, I'm telling you. See, it's not possible at all. See, they have totally decimated the ADMK party. See, their idea is to decimate ADMK party and come in that place. It's not going to work.
Jivel Nandanara,
in 2024
this is all showmanship.
Elections.
Only one seat you are getting. All this yatra, old MLAs being made to join, nothing is going to change, says Saravanan.
Padmaja, I think Tamil Nadu is a state where we have clearly made huge gains, and your own vote predictions show for the BJP to cross a 20% vote threshold is certainly a historic performance. But certainly that does not give you many seats. I would like to ask Saravanan, Ms. Saravanan, you are such a old party and a dominant party. Why don't you muster courage to contest elections alone at least once? Why do you need half a dozen parties to prop you up? If this is your government is the most corrupt government ever, even by Tamil Nadu standards, the DMK government today is the most corrupt. But if you have the courage, why doesn't the DMK contest elections alone?
Mr. Saravanan,
you have never done that for decades. and you don't have the courage to do so.
I'll answer that.
If you have the courage, fight the BJP.
Answer.
DMK versus
See,
BJP.
just a moment.
Let's see who wins.
Just a moment. Yeah, I will answer it. See, it is a question of the pot calling the kettle black. The BJP says we have the most significant leader. 10 years, he has given a golden rule. Milk and honey is flowing in the entire country. But how is the BJP trying to win elections? By jailing the opposition party leaders.
But the BJP is fighting alone. In a state like Tamil Nadu,
inclusive party.
At least the BJP is fighting alone.
No, it is not fighting alone. No, they are in alliance. No, they are not.
Okay, which smaller parties? You are right.
Finalized. If they fight alone, lot of booths, they will not even got a single vote. Several booths, they will not even get a single vote. See, the idea of the BJP, the ideology of the BJP
but why don't you
will
fight?
not work
Mr.
in the state of
Saravanan, you
Tamil
are a dominant
Nadu.
party.
Only if they embrace Dravidian ideology. So what? See, I am answering that. We are a party.
No, why doesn't DMK muster courage?
We want representation from everybody.
Okay.
That is why. Sir, you are the Prime Minister, the most man with the 56-inch chest. He is not able to contest all alone. In the entire country, it is NDA. It is not BJP.
Okay, let me quickly ask.
मनोज
जी ये बताइए कि 8.5% एनडीए का वोट शेयर बढ़ रहा है तमिलनाडु में, पर सीट सिर्फ एक, क्यों?
देखिए, होता क्या है कि वोट शेयर से सीट को आप तो कभी कभी ये नहीं कर सकते।
ये सीट में से कौन सी है अप्रोक्सीमेटली? कन्याकुमारी?
हाँ, माने एक चीज जो लेके चलती है, लेकिन देखिए मैं सीट को और वोट को दोनों को अलग अलग करता हूँ। सीट से वोट, आप यदि 10 सीटों पे लड़ रही हैं और वोट आ रहे हैं तो वोट परसेंटेज बढ़। पहले बीजेपी कम सीटों पे वहां चुनाव लड़ती थी, या कहिए कि एकदम नहीं लड़ती थी। आज के डेटों में उससे ज्यादा से ज्यादा सीटों पे चुनाव लड़ रही है, तो उसको वोट परसेंटेज ज्यादा मिल रहा है। लेकिन सीटों का फायदा अभी उसको इसलिए नहीं दिख रहा है क्योंकि उसके पास किसी के विनिंग जो वोट परसेंटेज चाहिए वो उसके पास नहीं है। यदि वो किसी अलायंस के साथ अपने आप को अटैच करके जाती है तो अभी बीजेपी को उस अलायंस का वोट नहीं मिलेगा। लेकिन बीजेपी का यदि उस अलायंस को वोट जाएगा तो उसकी सीटें बढ़ जाएगी।
ओके, नाउ आई वांट टू टेक अ लुक एट द ओवरऑल 129 ऑफ द साउथ सीट्स। 70 is INDIA, 29 is NDA and 30 is others. JVC Sriram, total 129, NDA now at 29 out of 129. हो पाएगा 400 पार if only 29 is coming from south?
So before I answer, yeah. No. I think, as I have told you, in fact, I have to just give a one liner. Even to contest in an apartment election, Mr. Saravanan's party, DMK, need alliance. They don't have the spine to stand alone, and they would never, and they had never. And if 20.4% is BJP's support in the month of February, I can tell you the whole narrative of this election would change. There is an anti-DMK vote. It is split between ADMK and BJP. And from now till election, if the support for Annamalai is what you have shown, and if because I can only think of 15%, now 20% BJP support, I can tell you anti-DMK vote will land in BJP, and you are going to see miracle numbers in terms of votes, at least, in terms of seats, maybe 5, but in terms of vote share, this can have the potential to go as high as 30% if you include allies.
Okay,
and
very quickly let Mr. Saravanan respond to this. He's having a good laugh.
In his dreams. Yeah, see.
Yeah. Have a laugh.
See,
I also had a laugh at him.
See, in the state of Tamil Nadu, the BJP can keep dreaming. The BJP can keep dreaming.
Well, sir, with the greatest of respect, that's what K. Chandrasekhar Rao said to the BJP in Telangana. And look where they are now. But anyway, let's move on. 129, 29 for the NDA. Mr. Ravula Reddy, if there is a possibility of post-election alliances, is the BJP untouchable? Is the BJP a possibility? What's happening?
No, absolutely. We are very clear. We will be maintaining equal distance with both India Alliance or NDA Alliance, whatever it is. And my friend saying BJP will be winning 7 seats in Telangana. Again, as Saravanan saying about Tamil Nadu, a dream again here. They will be losing their sitting MP seats, Secunderabad, Karimnagar, Adilabad, Nizamabad to certain extent, confused. But all these three they are going to lose. It will be difficult for them to retain that number of 4. Must be 3 or something like that.
I will have to say this, that for everyone who is watching television right now and is hearing people say, we will not touch the BJP with a barge pole, I only have 2 words for you. Nitish Kumar. Same gentleman 1 year ago was saying, nothing doing, these are the worst people in existence. Today here he is giving bouquets to the top leadership of the BJP. Let me show you the numbers now for Maharashtra. Lot of activity happening there. The NCP symbol taken away from Sharad Pawar. The Shiv Sena symbol taken away from Uddhav Thackeray. What is the opinion of the people as things stand right now? Opinion about Chief Minister's performance, 32%. Very satisfied. 36% somewhat satisfied, which means that 2 put together, 68% people are giving a thumbs up to Eknath Shinde. 26% are the extremely dissatisfied ones and 6% can't say. Who is the CM who performed better? What about the alternatives? Let's take a look at that. Which CM performed better? Oh, there's a comparison here. 44% Eknath Shinde, 37% Devendra Fadnavis, 19% Uddhav Thackeray. The worst approval rating is actually for Uddhav Thackeray. What gets Eknath Shinde that 44%? We may have the answer in the next set of data points. The next set of data points is the Maratha quota. Mahesh Jangre Patil, he was on a hunger fast. He led a march. He said, I'm going to land up in Mumbai. Eknath Shinde personally ensured that that did not happen. 42% think that the Maratha quota demands which have been met by Eknath Shinde, he became the face of that in government. Significant impact. 34% limited impact, 18% too early to predict, 6% adverse impact. And finally, let's take a look at the question we have on impact of Ajit Pawar joining NDA camp. 28% significant impact, 32% limited impact, and 18% too early to predict. The final numbers of vote share and seat share. In Maharashtra, as of February 2024, NDA has 60.8%, MVA has 30.5%, less than half, and others have 8.7%. What will this translate into by way of seats? 39 for the NDA and just 9 for the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi, and others are at 0. I'm completely out of time on India Upfront, but don't worry. Keep looking at the band right on top of your screen. Right now, we are just at 177. NDA is at 68. India is at 79. It's neck and neck, and taking the baton forward with the big Hindi heartland, the so-called Gomutra states, as some people have called them disparagingly, but that is where there is a huge saffron footprint. Is 400 par possible? Stay tuned, because Navika Kumar with News Hour is up next.